How'd you come up with that name?
How did I kind of come up with that name?
Yeah.
Actually, I've always been good at art.
Okay.
It's a common thing that people say because most autistic people are autistic people, so most people confuse the two words.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I decided to take that alliteration into my name.
Okay.
An artistic autistic.
Do you know that there's probably in both computer science and comedy, there's probably in acting, there's probably the highest number of autistic spectrum people in real life.
Actually, I've actually had 4 people with autism as classmates in my acting class.
Yeah, and as far as narcissism, doctors and lawyers are the most highest narcissists in real life.
No.
I've heard from people too. Psychologists have the most crazy problems. That's how they got into psychology in the first place. And then what else am I missing that has a genre with the highest? School teachers are the most in the closet group, especially men and women, like those junior high PE teachers. You always wondered, well, it's political correctness. They have to be politically correct, but they can't come out and say they have a girlfriend or a boyfriend. They're the same sex, so they have to hide it. That's the one group next to the army. Like even more so than the army, more people hiding in teaching, public teaching for kids. That's so much. Thanks a lot, Scott. Loved your performance. Great job.
Good job, man.
So now I'm going to be, instead of Brent Goodman, the host, I'm bringing up myself as Cameron. But, yeah. I'm bringing up myself as Gary Nicholas, the inept comic. You ready?
I don't think you're that.
Well, just give me 30 seconds. All right, so I was walking around the beach, but I was thinking of what I should eat for lunch, and I didn't know what to get. So I went to the gas station and said, what should I get for lunch? And they said, there's a lot to eat around here in Laguna Beach. And I said, what? And they said, I said, do you have Taco Bell here? My grandma gives me money each week for Taco Bell. And they said, no, we don't have Taco Bell here. Jack in the Box is 2 miles that way, but this is beautiful Laguna Beach. Why would you be worried about Taco Bell? And then it turned out I went to an expensive restaurant, got a cup of soup because that's all I can afford. My grandma's $6 that she gives me, and a cup of water. They wanted to charge me for the bread, but I said my grandma got to call her, text her with my beeper phone. I still have one of those. And so text her with my beeper phone to go back and give me some more money to get more than just soup. And the waiter didn't like me very much because I didn't leave a big tip. And the people having a dinner date conversation next to me, they really weren't interested in Star Trek as much as I was. And I asked them about Jack in the Box, the people having a romantic, supposing anniversary, 50th anniversary or something. I said, what's your favorite Star Trek character? I said, we're a little busy with this right now. I said, well, there's a Jack in the Box 2 miles up the street. What's your favorite thing to talk about with Jack in the Box? And they ended up arguing after the wife said to the husband, leave him alone, he's kind of special, and he has some things going on. And they ended up arguing, and then they left. And I wondered the whole time, was it Spock that was their favorite, or a doctor who Captain Picard? I was wondering the whole time, is who's their favorite Star Trek character? I felt so stupid sitting there not knowing the answer. My grandma, she often cooks the best meatloaf in town. And my sister, she often gives the best milkshake in town, from what other people tell me. I don't know what that means because I never see her making fruit smoothies or anything like that. I have no idea what that's about. I don't know. I have this thing where my mom loves me very much. Did any of you have a mom that loves you very much?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I went up here and I was having such social anxiety. I wasn't sure if I'd be able to connect with you people. People say, Gary Nicholas, you connect to so many people, you move so much, you're such a beautiful person, but you're just so hard on yourself because you got a mom who loves you, but you just don't trust other people who have moms that love you, them also. And they say, we know you love fast food, but not everybody likes it to the same degree or level as you. And I said, what do you mean degree? Like the amount of degrees they cook the hamburgers and the tacos at? And they said, no. when they know you through the drive-thru by name, in Spanish or Filipino, they can tell on every social media. Then they know you love fast food. The only person who doesn't love the fact that I love fast food is my dentist and my doctor. They, have me fill cavities, real life, and the doctors always remind me that Pizza Hut tastes good, but where the vegetables on the Pizza Hut pizza don't count as nutrition, Gary. And then he did tell me his favorite Star Trek character was one of the Klingons or something like that. He didn't know the name of the guy though, so but I was glad to have that discussion. I kept asking that when he made me cough or something. So I don't know why you have to cough in the doctor's office in the first place.
When you cough, did you say worf? That is weird.
What?
When you cough, did you say worf?
I don't know. I'm just playing a character who likes Star Trek. I actually know what I'm talking about.
Star Trek joke.
I know more about Big Bang Star Trek jokes than actual people at Comic-Con. If there was a smoking hot girl at Comic-Con in a Star Trek outfit, and I walked up to her, and I said something in Klingon that I memorized, I can memorize a few phrases in Spanish, a few phrases in Klingon, then she starts saying fluent Klingon, it's all downhill from there. It's only going to pick up if she really likes McDonald's. I did tell a tasteless joke once in McDonald's, and everybody there got it. I did have one date with one girl who used to dress like Sailor Moon, but I ran into my allowance money, so I couldn't really meet her on the weekends. She was Japanese American, first generation, so she still spoke broken English, dressed like this, what my dad called a stripper whore, and it turns out between Saturday, between 8:30 and 9:30, she would be my girlfriend, but only once a month because I only had $100 for that 1 hour. But I still, it's better than online dating to have an actual girlfriend. People make fun of me about it. But, go tell that to Cassandra, who loves me, because she says she does. It's a lot like my therapist, because as soon as I get started and I have emotions and I just really come to a conclusion about something, she has me write my check, and then the session ends. I don't understand how friendships work that way. And I met her at Comic-Con, too. Yeah, I met her at Comic-Con also. Some people come, some people go, just like the drive-thru at Wendy's. What they don't know is that just the character. The guy at the beach was talking to them last week. It was really the guy's. The interesting thing is that because my mom loves me very much, but my dad's very hard on me. Anybody here have dads that are very hard on them? Oh, wow. You what? You went clubbing? I couldn't hear what you said. What?
I said he clubbed.
Okay. I still don't understand. My dad's very hard on me. He has this expectation that not only do I floss every day and brush my teeth, but also pick up my dirty underwear off the floor. I don't know what that's all about. So, Cassandra didn't mind that stuff. But Cassandra, my dad said, well, Cassandra gets paid to be your friend, Brent. She's not really your girlfriend. But I still get texts from Cassandra, even at 3 in the morning sometimes. Hey, Brent, what are you doing? I'm sorry, I switched my names on my character. Hey, Gary, what are you doing?
Busted.
Yeah, busted. Hey, Gary, what are you doing? Do you have $100? And then my girlfriend just proves that there is no such thing. When people tell me age is just a number, there's no such thing as time, it's just a made-up notion, that's exactly how Cassandra sees our love. 3 in the morning, 12 at noon, if she needs me and my $100, she's always there. It's love in the making. But my mom doesn't want me to give her my grandma's wedding ring. My mom says the grandma's wedding ring has to be for a girl that's not Cassandra. Maybe one of these Star Trek girls I meet at Comic-Con that doesn't charge by the hour. So, I tried online dating again, but Plenty of Fish sent me a notice that they said they're throwing me back into the ocean. So, I guess I'm not on that anymore. Just to prove so you guys don't think I'm too cool or a snob, I'll take off my sweater that my grandma got me. Not my dad, he made fun of me and called me a fatso, but I'll take off my nice sweater and show you how much I love fast food in case no one believes me. Booyah, Wendy's, check that out. I ain't fucking around here. Wendy's for life. If I said a thug life like Tupac, I have a thing that says Wendy's, McDonald's, Burger King, Carl's Jr., Round Table, Pizza Hut, all through my back and on my rib cage. I did a modeling shoot once for a friend, and they said, Gary, you're a very handsome guy. We like your look of like 12-year-old boy lost in a 34-year-old man's body, completely lost and, never going to grow up. Peter Pan, you're the next Peter Pan model. Oh, wow, great. So I tried to have them talk to McDonald's to get me a commercial, and they said, McDonald's said they're going to pass. They preferred the black guys who were record DJs, the Latino guys who could salsa dance, and the white guys who can also b-boy a little bit in their new commercial series. Whereas I wanted to just do what I do best, build Star Wars Lego toys. I said, give me a bunch of French fries to gobble down while I talk to my friends online and build a Star Wars Lego kit. They wouldn't go for it. And these guys supposedly make a ton of money. Think of how many 99-cent value French fries I could buy from Wendy's if I was on a TV commercial. A lot. Enough for my doctor to yell at me to get my act together. That's how much I could get. And my dentist to get me a new set of teeth. Or for me to actually be able to marry Cassandra, not just once a month for an hour, but marry her for the rest of my life. But my mom would want to save the money and actually pay for her cancer operation and not give it to Cassandra. But I love my mom very much, but Cassandra says my mom manipulates me and that my mom doesn't really love me as much as she does. So I've been secretly, even without the 1 hour experience, giving Cassandra a lot of the Burger King and Ralph's Club card coupons we've been getting. So I've been buying her a lot of grocery store coupons and, $50 gift cards to Albertsons. I've telling my mom I'm buying groceries, but I haven't. I've been giving all to Cassandra. So, yeah. Let's see, what was that? No, it's not, because Cassandra loves me. My mom loves me, but my mom has cancer. What happens if my mom dies of cancer? I have to depend on Cassandra to be there, and she's only there once a month for an hour. She wouldn't even go through the drive-thru with me. She just, I asked, don't you think I'm cool because Hector at Burger King knows who I am at 2 in the morning? And she said, no, don't worry about it, baby. And I don't know, I said, well, I'm not a baby, I'm a 34-year-old man. I was going to be the next Peter Pan supermodel. Someone always asked me if I ever saw Napoleon Dynamite at Comic-Con. One of these guys, these security guys, said, hey, Napoleon Dynamite. And I don't know what the deal was, because I was in my mind, I'd rather have them call me like, hey, Captain Kirk, or hey, Captain Picard. Something much cooler than that. I didn't understand Napoleon Dynamite was funny about it. There wasn't even a mom in the film, or a mean dad that didn't understand him very much. I don't know. So I think I've said enough about fast food to convince you guys that it's nutritious, and no matter what your doctors are there to say, you should support your local fast food chain. And I'm all for more minimum wage for fast food workers, power to the people, proletariat, whatever they keep talking about in my class that I have to write essays about. They say if you have to talk about fast food in all your essays for business, talk about the proletariat worker. And all I end up talking about is, I don't know, my favorite chicken nuggets, and they fail each test in each essay, because I don't know what they mean. But they keep trying to explain this to me. I don't get it. Some people say, are you drunk or high? And I say, no, of course not. Not only did I not do that because my dad said he would disown me, but they don't serve that at Burger King, so how would I know to try it if it's not served? Someone said, well, technically they had that one time someone was at a McDonald's serving weed as a drug dealer, and I said, yes, but that's not a McDonald's I've ever been, so I wouldn't know to know from those things. So, at the airport, I only go to the airport that has McDonald's, Burger King, and Taco Bell, and a Pizza Hut. If like O'Hare Airport, Chicago doesn't have all those, I will not stop there. I'll go fly only to Denver or Salt Lake City, Utah. Only the airports that have the best fast food. You know what I'm talking? You've been to Salt Lake City, Utah Airport?
We live there.
Okay. Which which fast food places have you had there? Have you had there?
Hardee's, what is the Arctic
What's that weird one?
Arctic Circle and Hardee's.
Arctic Circle.
Arctic Circle and Hardee's.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like nothing. It's like
It's horrible. It's the most disgusting thing you've ever tasted in your life.
Oh, well, I have to try at least once if it's fast food.
Arctic Circle. You gotta try it.
I will.
Terrible, but you gotta try sauce.
Cool.
Oh, God.
All right, well, I think because I did so well with comedy, you guys understood and really got the jokes that I did so well. This is Gary Nicholas. Thanks, you guys.
What's in the hole?
What's that?
Oh, it's
Wife with their dad.
He was giving you sign language.